Okay, so we've done everything we possible. I've done his bowels. So he's got a bowel obviously was part of the AD. So what I'm doing is waiting for a catheter. I'm waiting for the blood pressure machine, and then I'm going to go full in for suprapubic catheter change. Due to the fact is he's still having AD, so I am eliminating it now because it was due on Monday. We were going to do it live. Oh gosh, it's not going to work. Here we go. And all these issues can happen each time we do. Anybody does anything. Anything could go wrong with anybody with AD. It's absolutely a nightmare, but I want to read him beforehand because I've just had to give him rescue meds, and the rescue meds I have to put under Ben's tongue, so I have to burst the capsule with Ben. That's the only way. I cannot get a read. Is your arm nice and straight? Can you just keep it like that for me? So we'll do this, figure it out, get a SATs on, and I'll get straight onto it. Unfortunately, like I said, I can't do it live, which is horrible because I really wanted to do a live. And that would have been so much nicer, but this is an emergency, so I'm hurry up. You know, you're like this to the machine, hurry up, please. So I've sterilised all kit down, I've got kit ready, and I'm ready to go straight in for this change. Yep, so we've got a 115/75. So this is low, the diastolic. And the reason that is low is obviously because he's had rescue meds. So the rescue meds that Ben's had have obviously has calmed the AD down, thankfully. All this here is sterilised. And you're going to actually see, all these stickers on my arms, but the stickers are on my arms. I'll carry on getting on with this at the same time. Stickers are on my arms because I need to keep the reference numbers because we've had 4 suprapubic catheters that have failed due to the balloon. I've put videos up to state the reasons why. So the first thing I'm going to do is obviously get the balloon out. You don't need to be sterile. You don't need sterilised gloves for this. So I'm going to take the strap off here and get rid of it. I'll pop it to one side because we need that in a minute. Even though I have got a flow and I've done the bladder wash, be really careful. It still needs to come out, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to draw back really quickly just because I need it out, just to make sure he's not retaining back into his kidneys. He's only got 6 mils in there. So when you get a resistance like this, I've done it on previous videos, but this is a kind of emergency. You make sure that balloon is down. So once the air bubbles are gone, then that's down. So I always give it a little tap like this, and to check to see how much we have lost. 6 mils, so it should be 10 mils. So we've lost 6. However, it's been in for 10 weeks, and it would have been 10 weeks Monday. Am I right, on Monday? So what I'm going to be using is, I would normally get set out a load of sterilised gloves. These are sterilised. So I'm going to be using Instiller gel. I've got everything here ready. I've got new saline water to inflate the balloon. We're using Instiller gel, which is here, which is it numbs at the area, but it's not that brilliant for spinal injuries, but it still helps take the catheter through. Once I pull this out in a second, so I need a dirty hand. We're probably going to get a retention. The urine's going to pop. I've got a pad ready for that, and I'm just going to go straight in. So I'll try and talk it through, but sometimes when you're talking it through, things go wrong. And I would have, like I said, I would have loved to have done this live, but I obviously can't, because I just need to get it out and get a new one in. So I've got 2, and you'll see the reason. So you can have one clean hand, one dirty hand. This is my sterilised hand. This is my dirty. So what you can do is use your sterilised pad there. open up, lift the tummy pit part up, and just take the catheter. So take that, Ben, take a big breath. Are you in AD?
No, not
Is
yet.
BP's okay? Oh, yes, look at that. That is wonderful, because that is not blocked. Again, the balloon. Have you seen that? I can't really bring it
What, the
over.
balloon's fine?
Have you seen the balloon?
No.
It looks infected around the balloon. I wish I could show you, but actually I can show you. I'll show the camera. Can you see that? So I'll re-blow that in a second, and I'll show Ben, because he always likes to see what he's got. Can you see that? It's not blood. That is infection. So if I took my mask off right now, even though my nose can smell it, I'm going to put that to one side, and I'll show you once I've got the new catheter in. So I did get a bit of retention. Not a lot, just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit.
Only a little bit.
And the stoma is absolutely peachy perfect. So I'll take this glove off. I've got double gloves. And I'll take this glove off now. So one of these will come off. So I can come and touch that camera, and I can come and show you the stoma before the new one gets reinserted. And before we go reinserted, what I'll do, I'll show you the mess that's on the bed that you have to do each time you do these. So obviously it's in here. I'm not showing no anything other than, oh, hang on, other than the stoma, look. So it's a big grotto. It's got no overgranulation, so that's cool. And I'm not showing any pubic stuff. I'm not showing his willy. I'm not showing anything. I am actually showing that there's a little bit of tacky stuff there, which is cool. But the urine's coming out, as you can see, and I've got a pad on it. So what I'll be doing now is reinserting, getting that new one back in. It's okay, I can only use one hand right now, because the other hand needs a new glove on. Unfortunately, right, I did not know that that would have that smell again. So I will,
Well,
all
the
these
smell's gone,
stickers, smell's gone, all these stickers, I will be phoning the hospital up and telling the hospital it's another faulty batch, because it shouldn't be brown. Nothing should be brown like that. These are not sterilised. I don't need sterilised gloves for this part.
I'm ready now.
Are you okay? Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
I've got gloves everywhere. So I'm going to be popping the instiller gel in. So here's the instiller gel. Like I said, I've got everything ready. So this instiller gel goes straight in to the actual stoma site. Pinch and open. You won't be able to see it, unfortunately. And like I said, it would have been live, and somebody would have been with me to do this camera and show you exactly, which would have been great. But you won't get to see that now for hopefully another 10 weeks. Okay? So that's in. So that helped guide the catheter as well as give him a bit of relief inside. So I have my new 10mm syringe, and I've got the catheter ready. I'm just making sure that I've got all the retention, any urine retention out, and I've got pads everywhere, all over him. No blood, which is nice, and that's peachy perfect. So I'm going to grab this. So before I put this on, actually, you grab your, I've checked the balloon. I haven't had time to show you the balloon, unfortunately. So that'll go into the instiller gel there. It goes in by about 2.5 centimetres. I may put it in a little bit deeper, and then I might put in 11 mils to keep it in situ, just because I don't want it falling out, and I don't want the faults going on like this. And rather than put 10 mils in, I'll put 10 mils in and then put an extra mil in, and that will just keep it in. So again, get rid of that one there. I have to put everything to the dirty sterile pack, which is still clean, but it's dirty. And I can use this hand as my dirty hand. So this hand out and lift. So you're lifting the belly up. You're bringing over the sterile pack here, which is right in front of me. I've already reconnected the new bag. And this is obviously the new catheter. And I'm going to put all the instiller gel in there, which numbs it. So, ready, baby? Take a breath. 1, 2, yeah, in. Okay. So I'm messing about with it just so. There you go. So I'm going to get that blood that you can see. And I'm holding it there for a second because now I'm going to pinch it with the inside of this. So I can hold on to that. Keep it in situ. How are you feeling?
Bit AD, but...
Bit AD?
Not much.
I'll de-glove that glove off, which is easy to do because I'll just take it off that way. It looks a bit complicated what I'm doing right now, but it isn't. Once that catheter's in, it'll stay there. De-glove. We've got babies going on in the background today. So I'm just making sure that that is in place. And the phone's gone off.
If the phone's gone off.
And the phone's gone off.
I don't know.
It's just gone off. So that's just buggered the video up.
Have a look.
I'll just check the video. Going. I'm just going to check to make sure that the phone's
it's still going.
Is it still going? Thank God for that, because I don't want to actually do all this again. I'm like, oh no, not again, not again. So that's still going. So I always have plenty of gloves. Absolutely, always get millions of gloves. I've got a chance to double gown because obviously sometimes you get splashback with this. And it either goes up in the air that way or this way. So, yes, I do have a little bit of blood. I'll show you that in a second. But it's absolutely clear and peachy. I believe you might need a cystoscopy, which is a camera and a flush inside.
Yeah, well, I haven't had one.
No, he hasn't had one of those for a long time. So, I'm just making sure that that's in situ still.
Did you blow it up?
Not yet, I'm making sure it's there.
Okay.
Just right there, that's fine.
My AD bit went through the roof a little bit there.
You alright?
Yeah.
And then I'll take this and take some big breaths then. Once I've got this in, which is your 10 mils, you push it through your nozzle. You don't need sterilised gloves onto this. And you just pop that in there. And take that off, take your catheter, push it over, pull it down so you've got an actual flow, and you give that a little tiny tug. Look, I'll bring the camera again.
Yeah,
let me de-glove off.
Don't tug it hard, love.
I haven't tugged it hard, no. Have I ever tugged it in 26 years? So yeah, I do have extra syringes just in case it ever fails. And what I'll do is I'll just show you this little bit of blood that's come out. And it would be because of that catheter. And I'm going to show you the balloon. I'm going to blow that up and show you because that is the 5th one now we've had, Walter. 5th?
Yeah, but you've got the batch number this time.
I've got the last one. I didn't get time. And I threw everything away.
Do not throw that
away. And normally I keep all these. Which is like... I don't know why I didn't keep it, because that was the first time in 26 years I'd never kept that, and I was quite shocked, to be fair. I was quite shocked that happened, because that don't normally happen. So what I'm going to do is I will draw up some saline and put it in there, but I want to show you this is a perfect catheter. It was due Monday, like I said, anyway, so it's Friday today, so it's like a couple of days.
Did it have stuff doing it though? Did it have...
Absolutely nothing in there. Just a little bit of blood that's come out, which would have been that, because it would have stayed around that balloon.
A circle bit round it.
It's got, when I blow it up, I'll do it right in front of you right now. Let me get some saline, because I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. And I wasn't expecting it. And always do another reading. So I'm waiting for the machine to come on. And I'm just going to go and get some saline out. More saline. I've got that much saline today. It's like... So he's already had a bladder wash. He's already had rescue meds. We've done absolutely everything. And I'm quite shocked that that's happened yet again. It's just like, what the hell is going on here? So to be fair, I've got a new catheter pack this side to give this a clean. I will show you this first.
I've done a bit now.
Yeah, I just wait for a new reading, but I'm going to show the actual catheter. So the site is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. No overgranulation, no nothing to do with anything. So you see this little bit of blood? That is not even a mil, that's nothing. And then I have an absolute, complete, beautiful, clean tube. And an absolutely complete, clean site. Even though it doesn't look clean, I've got to clean it, but absolutely beautiful.
I'm so hot.
And a complete flow. We're boiling in this room because we've been
I feel
in
like
this
I've got
room
PPE on.
for 1 hour.
And I'm laying down on the bed.
And look, we've got a beautiful reading there. So 145 over 76 and 72. So that is beautiful. Now I'm going to show you the balloon.
Right, it's coming down now.
So once he gets to about 120, 130.
She'll get me up.
Right, I will get Ben up.
You'll get me up.
It will be perfect. So I'm going to show you this because
Are you blowing
they're
it up?
so interesting.
Yeah, because I've never seen this.
Ben's not actually, Ben has not seen the brown ones because I've normally took them away and gone and had a look in the bin for them myself, you know what I mean? So all you'll do is you can use that same catheter pack. You can actually use, so I'll put this here for now and then I can remove this.
I thought you weren't putting anything on.
No, I've just put a little thingy there for you, that's all I've done.
Oh, just for
Nothing major. It's all right. He doesn't like anything to be there. And it's like, you know what? I've covered all his skin up so no one can moan at me. So all I'm going to do is... Where's that?
The old one up.
Yeah, but...
Where's the old one?
The old one's here. I'm just getting it there. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And then I'll just deglove off. It's one of the actual worst ones I've seen. If you want the truth from me.
Well,
So I've got a syringe. So all I'm going to do is, so if you had to do it manually, you just make sure there's 10 mils in there, which there isn't because I didn't chuck everything in there. Tap, tap. So there's your 10 mils. I'm going to put another mil in this in a minute, but I won't do it on camera because I haven't got time for this. We have been at this and he's had no lunch, so I'm going to get on with it in a second. So now what I'm going to do, which is disgusting, is I'm going to show you this disgusting balloon. And keep your face, keep everything away from it because that has got infection around it. It stinks. So it's not, Ben's not infected, it's the balloon. This is the faulty balloons that we keep having. Oh shit.
Well, I've never seen it out brown in this one.
No? Looks disgusting. That was my mistake then. It's because I'm looking at everything else. Here we go again. Oh no, we got it all round, but look. That is
all the sediments around
disgusting. So that, I am going to take a photograph of that and actually send this to the manufacturers now with all the codes, because if there's anybody else out there suffering in England with Roosh, the suprapubic catheter Roosh, which really I say a two-way catheter, but it can go in a stoma, it can go up the lady, it can go in the man. You know, it's a kind of a three-way one.
You put the thing blocking it.
No, you haven't got a blockage actually. So what he's talking about is you see the little hole, that's where the urine, so it sits in the bladder. So that's where the urine goes through, here and here. So we've been getting this funny smell, and the funny smell is obviously this, it's this bit. That hair, that must have come from there because it wasn't on you. But I absolutely adore it, like looking at them and having a feel. So it feels fine, and there's nothing on my glove, but that brown is not right. Definitely not right. Definitely infected. So what I'm going to do is pop that in that bag there, just to make sure that my hands, I'll take some pictures, but I'll put it in, I'll still put it in the bag. And no, babe, I'll never forget serial numbers. So Ben does have a brain injury as well. And he does, I've been doing it for 26 years, but he still thinks I forget things. So I don't forget, I would not forget that. And for the reason being, is because there's other people out there that are using these right now. And we use this rather than the silicone ones because the silicone ones have been stuck inside.
No, that's where you're wrong.
And the roosh have been stuck
That's where
inside
you're
as
wrong.
well. Why am I wrong?
The silicone.
And the latex ones have been stuck
The
inside.
silicone is what we use.
Yeah, they're the silicone. I'm saying the old silicone ones that
And
we
the
used.
latex is what gets stuck.
Yeah, but the old silicone that you used, I can't remember the make. They got actually stuck, literally stuck inside. The latex, when he first became a spinal injury, the latex was they didn't know it was latex sensitivity, so that actually had to come out. And then I kind of insisted when we got to a hospital about 2 years ago, was it? For the roosh, because at the end of the day, if I needed to double catheterize, I can use that to go up his winky woo as well as keeping the stoma hole open while we get into hospital. So this is a general suprapubic catheter change. It's running smoothly. It's very perfect. Ben's breathing is fine because it normally affects his breathing.
I've got no idea now, love.
No idea. And then the rest of it, I'm going to double glove back on. I will clean the tube now. I will sterilise the tubes. I will clean them all up. I will clean the stoma, which I can't show you because I've got no one to help me. And that is what I'm going to do. So, yeah, this is what you call a quick suprapubic change, but I'm trying to do it as slowly as I can to show other people so that his staff in the future, when we have, these are sterilised wipes, when we have any issues, and I mean any issues, at least if I'm not around, they know exactly what to do with Ben. And I'll be phoning the company up right this in about 5 minutes and to get that sorted. So yeah, always check your catheters. And make sure you do your readings. I've not done the SATs, but I will do the SATs now. But yes, that is what you've got as an SPC change. And it is running beautifully.